Hi guys, just learning for life here, back with another video. Today we're doing the Game 6 recap of the World Chess Championship. This time Ding with white. Starts off with d4. Make sure to check out my d4 course if you haven't. But this time it's the London. It's not Nimzo. It's the London, and if you haven't saw, I recommend the c5 move a lot, but like I would start with e6 and c5, but knight f6, c5 is still possible after this, but very just principled d5, e3, e6, and just developing everything. It's this semi-triangle pawn structure, very classical for the London system, and here check, throws in a check. I'm wondering, is he planning to take and then just go for an endgame? But this is a very nice idea by Deng, because although in endgames people argue that bishop is better than knight, but I think it, like, both are worth 3 points for a reason. There's pros and cons for them, and you can't really argue, and it's very situational. I'm not a London player, so I don't know if in the London, if you play on in the end game, is it better to have a bishop or a knight? But I just know that you don't want to allow the opponent to have a bishop pair. But in this case, you can double up the pawns, because you end up trading the other bishop away, leaving a bishop versus a knight. But this really doesn't matter, because black could take. The double pawn isn't the point here. The point is the isolated h pawn. Now I'm going into details of this middle game, because if you are in the higher level, positional play is very important. And I can already see like queen a4 and then knight e5 ideas, and making this bishop passive. And yeah, queen a4. Wow. I wasn't even looking at like the moves yet, but queen a4 and queen a3 is kind of a prep from Dingleren, but because Gukesh still has a lot of time to figure out things out. Like, this pawn is gonna fall, but you kind of delay it with a knight move. Here e5 is the top engine move, just breaking everything apart. And takes. Take now. White is up a pawn here, and he looks very chill, but there's queen g6, and this is just too big of a weakness. Like, we could try g3 and see what the engine says. Just light square weakness. Wait, not bishop. Bishop a6. Just too much light square weakness. Therefore, Ding settles for another best move. Still in his prep. Takes long castle. Now, this is kind of scary, but yeah, there's still two rooks, queen and knight on the board. It's kind of scary, but Gukesh says, nope, I'm not scared. Takes another pawn here. Now only d takes e5 is equal, because if you take with the queen, although there's no rook e8, there is queen takes e3, and if you take down here, take, and then here just anything, just f5 to, like, I talked about this in another video. solve your background problems without losing a tempo. This is exactly like my example, and here both players got things to play for, but after d takes e5, the queen protects this pawn, and just look at this pawn structure. Like, for both players, it's just kind of crazy. It's like the imbalance creates equal. Now, if you're wondering, like, why don't just develop the bishop? It is fine, but you're giving up this pawn right here. If you develop it here, you lose to... Wait, not this, because there's queen g2, but... Wait. Sorry about that. But rook hf1. And here you'll see later, like, f5 is always an idea, but takes rook b8, going for the open file is very natural. Here, 1, 2, 3 pawns are hanging. Let's look at knight takes e4 first. And then let's look at queen takes a7, which ends up in bishop h3 just controlling the square. And also just after this, it allows for these kind of ideas and it's very strong. Like I told you, there's still rook, queen, and then bishop versus knight in the game. And you know, you can never be too late to get checkmated. Now, if queen takes on here, there is bishop b7 and just going for the open files and to protect on this pawn. So therefore, Ding just very solid knight c4 still in his prep. Rook d2 defends everything, just... And then rook e1 also just defends everything, rock solid. Here Ding is up a pawn, but now Ding is like, I don't want to play on this anymore. Like, cause why? This is... It's like... They both have attacking chances, but maybe Ding thinks his king is slightly weaker, and then two isolated pawns against one. But yeah, this is just imbalanced equal. But Ding just wants to go for a queen trade, but I don't know what Gukesh was thinking. It's still plus 0.3. But Gukesh was avoiding those queen trades, like, yeah, he's confident in himself, just avoiding all those queen trades now. Oh wait, no. I kind of miscalculated that one, but here g6, just creating a buffer for his king. And Ding is just like, what do I even do here? He's basically shuffling at this point. And going for another queen trade. Gukesh is still looking for something right here, but here he is actually slightly better if he plays queen g5. Or even queen h6. Cause why? I don't know. The only argument is maybe double rooks, dark square weakness, and maybe in some lines there is something like this. But this is very hypothetical, and it's just equal. Ding, Ding with the white pieces. I don't know. I just feel like, in this whole series, Ding every game is just looking for a draw. He's never capitalizing on his advantages. No matter with white or black. Like with black, even if he got some advantage, he will settle for a draw. And with white, he's not capitalizing on, like, he's moving first and just, I don't know, maybe yeah, like the whole, the World Chess Championship, Gukesh is obviously the favor out of the two. 2783 against 2728. Most people think that Gukesh will win. Maybe it's this pressure that make Ding Liren really like settle for draws, cause here he just lets him have the queen trade and then f5 rock solid. It's a 4-on-2 here, but it's a 3-on-1 on the king on the queen side. So you never know. Here, Ding defends rook e2. This is given a mistake, but because b4 and maybe white in some positions is slightly faster, but it's still a draw. Here, Ding, very nice idea. Now, how do you defend both pawns? You do not. A very nice idea, like, we learn from these players. You split up the pawn chain like this. You sacrifice pawn, and the pawn can't push because it gets taken. And here, check, and this triggers repetition into a draw. And sixth game, Ding couldn't win. He had slight advantage in the end game, but he didn't capitalize on it. Maybe he thought it was just a dead draw. But looking forward to the 7th game. Make sure to stay tuned, like and subscribe for more chess content, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.